In a blistering live broadcast that has ripped apart the facade of British politics, Keir Starmer stands exposed as a fraud, his promises of integrity shattered by damning evidence of corruption. The Labour leader, who preached transparency while hiding millions in shady deals, now faces the fury of a nation demanding his head. This isn't just a scandal, it's a betrayal that could end his career and dismantle his party. Britain won't stand for it any longer. Resign now, Starmer, before you drag the country down with you. The revelations hit like a hammer blow during primetime TV, with leaked documents laying bare Starmer's secret web of offshore accounts and illicit donations. These aren't vague accusations, they are hard facts, verified by watchdog groups, showing funds pouring in from fossil fuel barons, private healthcare sharks, and arms dealers. All while Starmer railed against these very industries in public speeches. Hypocrisy doesn't begin to cover it. This is outright deception, a slap in the face to every voter who bought his Clean Politics Act. Social media exploded instantly, with #StarmerMustGo and #LabourLies trending worldwide. Protesters swarmed Downing Street and Labour HQ, chanting for justice and waving placards that branded him a liar. Newsrooms went into overdrive, dissecting every detail. Millions funneled through tax havens, ignored warnings from his own advisors, and a pattern of prioritizing cash over conscience. Insiders described Starmer as shell-shocked, his usual composure cracking as the broadcast unfolded. No more steady hands on the tiller, this man's grip is slipping, and fast. Westminster is a war zone. Tory MPs are howling for blood, labelling this the dirtiest scandal since Watergate and demanding emergency debates. Reform UK leaders are piling on, calling Labour a rotten core of elitist crooks beholden to foreign fat cats. Even the Lib Dems, usually mild, are sharpening knives, insisting on full inquiries. But the real knives are out inside Labour. Shadow ministers are furious, leaking that ethical red flags were waved and dismissed. Angela Rayner has gone radio silent, scrapping events and fueling rumours of an internal revolt. Dozens of MPs are reportedly circulating no-confidence letters, ready to shove Starmer out if he doesn't jump. This isn't about money alone, it's a gut punch to trust. Starmer sold himself as the anti-corruption crusader, the knight in shining armour after years of Tory sleaze. Now? He's the villain, caught red-handed betraying his own manifesto. Legal eagles are circling, warning of criminal probes into electoral fraud and misconduct. A public inquiry is inevitable, and whispers of police involvement are growing louder. If Starmer thinks he can ride this out with spin, he's delusional. The documents leave no wiggle room. Emails, memos, and transaction logs all point to deliberate cover-ups. Public outrage is boiling over. Polls show approval ratings in freefall, with even die-hard Labour supporters turning away in disgust. Online petitions for his resignation have hit millions of signatures, while street demos swell by the hour. Unions are threatening to pull funding, grassroots groups like Momentum are organising mass walkouts, and former allies are distancing themselves like rats fleeing a sinking ship. Britain is united in its anger. How dare this man lecture on fairness while stuffing his coffers with dirty money? Starmer's silence is damning. No bold defence, no fiery rebuttal, just awkward pauses and hastily drafted statements that reek of desperation. Advisors are in meltdown, debating resignation speeches versus defiant TV addresses, but every option stinks of failure. Push back, and he looks guilty, step down, and he admits defeat. Either way, Labour fractures. Cracks are widening, factional infighting, cancelled alliances, and a party machine grinding to a halt under the weight of scrutiny. The fallout is seismic. Parliament sessions are electric with accusations, committees launching probes into every shady deal. The King has been briefed, constitutional experts muttering about stability threats. Opposition parties aren't just attacking, they are feasting, positioning themselves as the honest alternative while Labour bleeds out. Starmer's legacy? Tarnished forever. This scandal exposes the rot at politics' heart, leaders who promise the moon but deliver deceit. Britain demands action now. Starmer, your time's up. Resign immediately, face the inquiries, and let the party salvage what's left. Cling on, and you'll destroy everything, your career, your colleagues, and the public's faith in democracy. The clock is ticking, and the nation's patience is gone. This betrayal won't be forgiven or forgotten. Step aside, or be forced out in humiliation. The people have spoken, enough is enough. As the crisis deepens, every hour brings fresh leaks, more emails contradicting Starmer's denials, more insiders spilling on ignored warnings. Media hounds are relentless, parsing his past for lies, while protesters vow to camp out until he's gone. Labour's unity is illusion. Behind doors, plots thicken for a coup. Shadow figures like rein away their moves, knowing association with this mess could end them too. The opposition thrives on the chaos, Tories tabling no-confidence motions, reform stoking populist rage. Legal ramifications loom large. Experts predict charges if probes uncover intent, misconduct, fraud, violations galore. Electoral watchdogs are mobilizing, threatening fines or worse. Starmer's isolation grows, allies ghost him, public scorn mounts. This isn't survivable. Britain watches, seething, as a leader's empire crumbles. Resign, Starmer. Restore some dignity. Or watch your party implode in the flames of your own making. The verdict is in, guilty as charged. Time to pay up.